So what I'm going to do right now is show you the top 3 areas I would treat when it comes to hip issues. Number 1 would be the TFL, this muscle right in through here, the tensor fasciae lata. Second one would be the glutes, right back in through here. And then the third one would be the piriformis, which is a deep butt muscle that goes from the sacrum, which is this hard butt bone, spanning all the way out and through here. Now let's break it down. So if you take your hand, place it in your pocket, just a little bit above the pocket, right where the thumb is, to right where the crest is, or that hard bone right in through here on the side of your hip, that's the treatment area. So put your hand in your pocket from there to about here. That's roughly where you want to be. So I'm going to place it right on the docker roll. Again, you can use a foam roll and lie down on the floor with it, or you can use rock balls if you desire, or lacrosse balls, something like that. I'll place it directly on that target tissue, and then I'll go all the way down, just like that. Again, to the crest, the hard plate, going back down towards the pocket, back up, just going back and forth. Now I can tack it down. Notice my foot. I can actually turn my foot in or turn my foot out. That pivoting type motion actually takes that muscle and stretches it out a little bit and shortens it. So I'm going in and I'm going out through the range of motion. So when you actually go inward, where your heel sticks out in front of you, that's actually causing the muscle to stretch out. When I'm turning it inward, that actually shortens the muscle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to position myself directly on the dock and roll, sitting down on top of it. So I want to go from about the crest right in through here, all the way down to the gluteal fold, which is down in through here. So I'll start again at the pelvic crest. I'll start right there, and then I'll add some pressure by leaning into it, and then I'll move my body all the way up until I'm sitting directly on top of it, up to about that folded area where my butt meets the thigh. And then from there I can drop it back down, going in reverse order, all the way up towards the pelvis, and then bringing it back up towards to where that crease is again. Now you can lean a little bit more on the side to get different muscle fibers of that same muscle group, and then going all the way back up, or you can lean in a little bit more, getting more towards the center of the glutes, all the way towards the pelvic crest, bringing it all the way down to the fold, the gluteal fold, right in through there. Now in order to get the piriformis, you want to first make sure the dock and roll is at a level that you feel comfortable with when you're sitting on top. So I'll start on the side of the dock and roll detachable unit so I can place my foot on top of it, but I won't put too much weight on it. Most of the weight will be right here on the piriformis, right on the dock and roll itself. So I'll add a little pressure right in through here. I'm using both hands on the handle to make sure I'm stable, and then from there I'm going from the sacrum, or this bone right in through here, and I'm going outward towards my hip. So you're spanning from here to here. So again, I'm going to place my foot right here just so I can find the right position. Then from there, I'm going to tack it down and just kind of go through that tissue that I just described, going all the way down and all the way up. My hand is out so you can see exactly what we're working on, but I would actually go like this, lean into it a little bit more, going all the way down and all the way up, changing my body angle, going down, then going all the way up. I can also place my foot on the opposite leg, so you stretch out that piriformis a little bit more, going all the way down and going all the way up, switching my angles, going down a little bit, then going all the way up. Now I'll show you on this side so you can see a different perspective. Again, I'm going to go right in through here, cross my leg over. I'll place my hand here so you can see I'm going down into, or I'm leaning down, going down, which gets a little bit higher into the piriformis, or closer towards this area, towards my hip area. I can lean into it, go that direction, go towards the middle a little bit more, get different muscle fibers of that piriformis. And there you have it, my top 3 areas I would treat when it comes to hip issues. Number 1, the TFL. Number 2, the glutes. And number 3, the deep piriformis. Thanks a lot for joining me.